You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
It is 6:48. We are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news on this Monday morning.
11 straight minutes of news, weather, and traffic only here on 11 Alive. Chesley.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cool start for us. You may need a light jacket, but by this afternoon, I'm telling you, you're going to want to take it off. We'll have plenty of sunshine around and temperatures will warm up. I'll let you know how warm it's going to be coming up.
And the interstates are slowly filling up, but no major bumps or bruises. It's the surface streets taking a toll on the rush hour. This wreck here clearing in the middle of the intersection on Roswell Road at Robinson out in Marietta.
We begin your 11 minutes of nonstop news in Athens, where students are headed back to class today after a nursing student was killed on campus Thursday.
11 Alive's Christy Diaz joins us with the latest as the suspect remains in custody this morning. Christy?
The death of their friend and classmate has left many students on edge, some rethinking the way they get around on campus. And even as classes start again today, it will be another heavy week. Students are scheduled to gather together today at 3 o'clock at the Tate Center on campus for a vigil to remember Laken Riley. And Laken's funeral will be later this week in Woodstock, where she's from. The Augusta University nursing student was studying here on the Athens campus. A friend called police when she didn't come back from a run on Thursday. Officers found her body in Oconee Forest Park behind the intramural fields with obvious injuries. By Friday afternoon, police had arrested the suspect, Jose Ibarra, charging him with murder, saying they believe he acted alone. Students are all dealing with this loss differently, but many say they are finding comfort in being together. And in less than an hour, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp is scheduled to be here in Athens to speak at the chamber breakfast this morning. We will be inside listening.
Thank you, Christy. I'm Liza Lucas. More gun violence at a gas station near Georgia State University's campus. Right now, Atlanta police are investigating another shooting at the racetrack gas station on Piedmont Avenue. Police telling us a 21-year-old man was killed Sunday afternoon. Right now, we are working to confirm his identity. We do know he was not a Georgia State student. Now, this is an ongoing investigation. Georgia State's president saying an off-duty police officer stationed inside the racetrack responded immediately. That officer was in place as part of increased security measures following other shootings in this same area. President Brian Blake said he has met with local leaders and law enforcement and, quote, "We will assess this incident to make more impactful changes." Be sure to stay with us on air and online as more details are released. Aisha.
Liza, thank you. Happening today, family, friends, and the community will remember State Trooper Chase Redner. Trooper Redner was hit and killed while on duty investigating a separate deadly crash last Tuesday morning. His visitation will be this evening from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Darby Funeral Home in Canton. Trooper Redner's funeral is tomorrow morning at 10 at First Baptist Church of Canton.
Happening today, court resumes for Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. A judge is considering removing them from the 2020 election interference case. Ariana Maniz joining us live now in Fulton County. Ariana, a big development in this case happening today.
And Cheryl, Judge Scott McAfee, he will meet today with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade's former divorce attorney, Terrence Bradley. Now, this will be a closed-door meeting where attorneys are really looking for Bradley to prove that Willis and Wade started dating prior to what they initially testified. Now, Bradley, he will meet privately with Judge McAfee today to review communications Bradley allegedly made about Wade and Willis's relationship. Attorneys for the defense believe Bradley can prove Willis and Wade's romantic relationship began earlier than what they testified. Bradley took the stand during the initial hearing, but invoked attorney-client privilege and said he could not speak to Wade's relationship without putting his law license at risk. Now, Wade did attempt to block additional questioning, arguing that private questioning by Judge Scott McAfee may unlawfully compel Bradley to break attorney-client privilege. Now, we're still waiting on Judge Scott McAfee to rule on disqualification proceedings on whether Wade and Willis can stay on this case. He has set March 1st for final arguments around this disqualification proceedings. Back to you.
All right, Ariana, thank you. That was a look at your Monday morning headlines.
Ooh, look at that shot behind you. We got to take that ASAP. Look at there, Chesley.
You get out of the way so you can enjoy it.
Pretty.
This is over towards Circle 75. So you had 285 here. 75 is where you can't see it. heading more north and south there. You're looking at, the sunrise as it begins to come up. No clouds in the sky at all. We had a few clouds overnight, but those clouds have gotten out of the way. Look at the temperature, though, 44 degrees right now in the city of Atlanta, where it's a bit on the cool side, but we'll be warming up as we head into the afternoon. That's what we're looking forward to. With the sun, things are going to heat up nicely. Nothing out there. We again had the clouds overnight. Most of the rain that we've seen so far has been well up to the north of us, and so that's where it's going to stay. We're not worried about that. Your 4 essential times of the day. Starting off this morning, we're already down to 44 degrees. You're looking at 66 by noon. On our way to 73 for an afternoon high. We'll have the sunshine around all day long. We'll start to notice clouds increasing later on tonight, dropping down to 65 degrees by 7 o'clock tonight. Not bad at all. There's not much upstream, as you can see, for now at least, but we are clocking a front that's going to make its way toward us. We'll arrive here by Wednesday. That will change things for us. In fact, changes will take place starting tomorrow. We won't have the brilliant skies that we have out there today. That southerly flow that's coming in will help to increase our low-level moisture, so clouds will start to thicken up a little bit on us tonight into tomorrow, and our rain chance starts to pick up as well. We'll start tomorrow with the rain chance and hold on to that threat really all week long. Unfortunately, the hot air is over to the west of us, over toward Texas. In fact, Dallas today expected it to be up there into the 80s, maybe even the 90s. You're looking at cooler air coming into the area by the time we get to Wednesday. Got a front that's going to move through. We'll bring us scatter showers, thunderstorms, but also we'll bring in the cooler air as we head toward the end of the work week. Speaking of rain chances, you have none today. Tomorrow, a 20 to 30% chance. That's your Tuesday. Most of us will stay on the dry side, but we will have the clouds in place, so it's going to be a great-looking day, even though temperatures will stay in the 70s. 60% chance for that rain with that front coming through on Wednesday, so a little better chance to see some scattered, widespread showers around. A 20% chance by Thursday, Friday, back up to a 40% chance for the rain. Here's how it plays out. Forecast track model shows nothing much happening today. Tonight is when the clouds come in, so by tomorrow morning we'll start you off with mostly cloudy skies. A hit or miss shower here and there. Again, most of us stays dry. If you happen to get one, consider yourself or your lawn fortunate at least. We'll start off with the clouds on Wednesday, but then by the afternoon, isolated showers will develop. Here comes that front coming through the area. An embedded thunderstorm or two, certainly possible, but we're not anticipating any severe weather to be around at all on Wednesday. It'll cool us down. Look at that. We go from the 70s down to the 50s. In fact, low 50s by Friday, 51 degrees for your high temperature, and then we'll rebound a little bit as we head into the upcoming weekend. Crash?
All right, Chesley, we will stay weather aware. We know the rain will definitely have an impact. Right now, it's just volume that's happening on the major interstates. We'll take that. 85 southbound, folks making their way out of Gwinnett County. Not a big deal. Again, just a lot of you jumping onto the roads right now. Still, unfortunately, dealing with all lanes shut down on South Cobb Drive at King Springs Road over in Cobb County while police investigate a wreck. They've got an alternate set up for you, or just take Atlanta Road. Kind of runs parallel with South Cobb Drive. There's the big three, 75 through Marietta in pretty good shape. 400 won't fill up for about another half hour or so, but about 20 minutes from 316 down through Spaghetti Junction as we take another live look at I-85 near Pleasant Hill. Cheryl?
All right, get light out there. Thanks a lot, Crash. This morning, the Red Cross is helping 14 families after an apartment fire in Marietta. Take a look at the fire at the falls at Soap Creek on Roswell Road. The fire department says it started Saturday afternoon. Nearly half the building was damaged, 10 to 12 units. Firefighters are now concerned the rest of the building may be unstable. Nobody was hurt, but firefighters say at some point several animals were trapped or missing.
Happening today in Roswell, City Council will meet tonight. We expect leaders to call for a vote on the purchase of the former site of Crab Apple Middle School. Council also plans to vote on an amendment to an ordinance regarding regulation of massage establishments in Roswell. Back in December, we told you Roswell passed a moratorium on new spas for 90 days. If you want to read more about why leaders chose to do this, head to our website and search Roswell Massage.
All right, we are looking at a beautiful afternoon. By 12 today, we'll take it. We're looking at 66 degrees. That'll be our temperature. By 3 o'clock, on our way to 73 for a warm afternoon high. Southwest winds about 10 miles per hour or less today. 69 degrees with fair skies by 6, but more clouds will start to move into the forecast area. The rain chance starts tomorrow. We're going to hold on to it for the rest of the week, and so enjoy today while you can. Crash?
All right, Jesse, appreciate that. Going to leave you with this wreck in Marietta here on Roswell Road at Robinson. They're about ready to haul that one vehicle away on a flatbed wrecker. The interstate's just filling up, so enjoy your Monday ride. Cheryl?
This morning, there's a growing debate over court storming after what happened when Wake Forest took down Duke in Winston-Salem over the weekend. A Duke player got hurt his ankle in the middle of that huge crowd. You know, it's pretty common in college sports. Fans storm the field when their team wins big or overturns a top-ranked opponent. We saw it here in Atlanta last month when Tech took down North Carolina. Now, fans, coaches, players all voicing their opinions. Coming up later this morning on Today, a closer look at growing concerns and a push to ban it.
Yeah. Are you guys a part of that? Like, would you run toward? I'm out. I'm going the opposite way.
She's going to the parking lot.
Yeah.
It depends on who's playing. If I get a chance to be close to a player, I mean, especially thinking about the NBA, yeah, I'm going to do it.
You storming?
Yeah.
Oh, I've run on a football field many a time.
I don't think I had to ask you.
No,
that.
that didn't surprise
I didn't have to
me. No, me neither. All right, well, today's show will pick up that debate. Crash, he's going in. He might be storming on the Today Show set. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy this warm weather.